Good morning, guys. So I'm off to another day of adventures with my mom and dad. So my dad was ordered to get some blood work, and it has to be fasting, so it's not even 7 o'clock in the morning yet, and kids are all off to school, so I'm on my way to pick up my parents and take my dad to go get his blood work done. So I'm gonna stop and get some gas really quick and then head on over to pick them up. So I'll be back. Alright guys, so I went ahead and took my dad to get his blood work done, and I just dropped them off. Ran to go get me a donut and now I'm heading home. I'm gonna get started on what I gotta do at home, so I'll see you back there. Alright guys, I know I said a donut, but it's not a donut. I got a strawberry and cream cheese filled croissant. These are my absolute favorite. I love these. These are so yummy. I shouldn't be eating it, but oh well, today I'm eating it. Alright guys, so it's about that time that I redo my nails, and I've been putting it off because I don't really know what I'm going to do this time. I have no idea, but I'm going to go ahead and get started, and hopefully by the time that I finish I'll know exactly what it is that I want on my nails, and if not, well, we're going to be in for a surprise, or I may just repeat what I have on my nails now. So we shall see. Just trying to grab my little bits, my drill bits. Not my bits, the drill bits. So let me go ahead and get started on that. Now I always start with my hard hand first, because I am right-handed and the left hand is obviously not my dominant hand, and it's harder to work with this hand because it doesn't go like I want it to. But yes, baby. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and file them down and get the acrylic file down, and I'll be back. And for those asking, okay, so a lot of the stuff that I have, the nail stuff, I've gotten it on Amazon, so you can find some really good stuff on Amazon. My best advice to you, I do like the Mia Secret brand, especially for starting off. Mia Secret is great to work with. Drill bits, those are just preference. I will say that if you're gonna go for anything, go for the ceramic drill bits, especially starting out, because those don't get as hot as, you know, like a steel. I don't know if you can see that. So this is like what I originally started with, and that would get hot, but I noticed that the ceramic, see how they're white. It's like gotta go in and come back out. The ceramic are a lot easier to work with as well. And then your drill, make sure that when you get a drill, you get it at least the, I think it's 30,000. I believe it is the 30,000. Let me look on my phone just to make sure. I'll be right back. All right, so I did go ahead and look, and so your drill, you want it over 2,000 or the 25,000 RPMs. So mine goes up to 30. I did have another drill before that, depending on what you're going to use it for, because I do acrylic, I do need the 30,000. So that's why I ended up upgrading to this one, because the other one, I didn't really know what I was doing before. I just thought, okay, it's a drill, it's affordable, I'm gonna go ahead and use that. So there is a difference on that. You do want to get, depending on what you're working with, if you're working with acrylic as well, something that is at, you know, can go up to the 30,000 RPMs, so it can file down, you know, all that hard stuff. And then the monomer and the acrylic, the monomer liquid, the acrylic powder, again, that is just personal preference. I will tell you, I do like using the clear acrylic. I don't have it here, but because I'm not to that part yet, but once I get to that, I'll show it to you guys. But Mia Secret works well. And if you find that you get one that is not, like if you want to get the colored acrylic, and especially one that's super pigmented, but it's a smaller container, it doesn't glide on as easily, I will mix it with a little bit of clear, the Mia Secret clear, and then I'm able to work with it pretty well. So the Mia Secret is really good. And then for gel, the brand, the Beatles brand, they usually always have some type of sale. You can get 6 polishes for like 12 bucks. So that's a lot of what I do. I look for a sale, and so I'll start getting all of that. And then anytime you can get any of the little buffers, you'll need a buffer, a file to file everything down. I do have this. I've had this forever. I don't remember where I got it from. Yeah, where I got it from. It's a cuticle pusher, but I also love it when I'm doing the gel, or even acrylic. If you know you mess up, you can just clean it off right off your finger. Let me see what else. Your nail clippers, of course. And then I have noticed for the acrylic brush, for the nail brush, this Savaland, that works pretty good. It holds up pretty well. And they're called the Kolinsky brushes. So those are good for the acrylic. I do recommend those. And then make sure you get a nail dehydrator. And yeah, any other questions, just put them down below in the comments and I'll try to answer as much as I can. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this filing done, and I'll be back. All right guys, so I went ahead and filed these nails down, and I just put on some of the bond. There it goes. Some of the bond. And so I have that on this hand. And like I said, I always start with my right hand because it's the harder hand. It's the one that takes the longest. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying acrylic to that hand. And I'll do one. And then I'll pause it to do the rest. Alright guys, so that's what it's looking like. I'm gonna fix it a little more and get it evened out a little bit more. But that's basically what I do. That's what it looks like. Yeah. There you go. One down, 10,000 to go. Alright, so I'm going to finish the rest of them and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I went ahead and got all of my acrylic on. So now I'm just going to file everything down. I went ahead and took the gel off my toes as well. And so now all I got to do is just file these guys down, shape them up, and then decide what I'm going to do with them. So we shall see. Alright guys, so I'm going to finish up my nails. I'm going to put my base coat on my pinky.
We are like a taste. What are you guys doing? My sister and I
And then sorry about the TV. Let me lower that. That's pretty loud.
You have to watch these kids. Well, when I stop to go to work, this is priority. Yeah, and I don't ever get to do any of that type of stuff.
All right. So I'm putting that. Where's my other one? Okay. So I put the base coat on my pinky, and now I'm going to put a little bit of this gold glitter on this finger. And then I want to fix this to be like how I want it. I'm going to go in with my brush and kind of fix it how I want it.
Jared arrived late last night, and we have a lot to look at in regards to moving to Miami, and he's super excited to get to see his family, and I'm excited too. I'm just very happy that Jared's here now.
You have these ones, or you have your pink shoes? Which one would you like?
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put these in the lamp, cure it, and I'll be back. Alright, so my nails just got done, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe them down with some alcohol. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and do the gold glitter on the pinky. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stick that in to the lamp. Oops. I'll be back. Alright guys, so my pinky did come out, so I'm going to go ahead and start adding some of the stones onto my finger. I'm just adding a little bit of gel so I can add my little stones.
Shop items that are extraordinary and affordable. Etsy has it. This is Protection, the everyday skin protection ritual that protects your skin from mosquitoes. The #1 best-selling mosquito repellent brand, free everything. Prevention is the best protection. S.C. Johnson.
Hey, Gary. You been up there all night? Yeah, just keep on. You need Simply Safe's wireless outdoor security camera. It has 140.
So I'm just gonna place these stones on here.
The wireless outdoor security camera from Simply Safe. When it's go time, I don't let constipation stop me.
So let me go ahead and get them on there and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I went ahead and put the jewels on. Alright, so I went ahead and put the jewels on and I just put the top coat on. So I'm going to head and go ahead and cure it so that they will stick. This hand is the done hand. If you can see. So there you go. So those are my nails this time. Alright guys, so my nails just came out of the lamp, so I'm just gonna clean them off.
Getting the perfect home is a journey. So we help you find it, tour it, and own it. For moving made simple, there's no place like Zillow.
Now that gas prices are so high, Dollar is giving you 20% off all menu prices when you order online for a limited time. So hurry and take advantage.
I'm gonna put the cuticle oil on them.
Which means low prices. You get the deal. 20% off menu prices on everything for now at Domino's. Dad called me and he said, "Mom, I think we're just hearing your mother's had another stroke." I was wondering if you know.
Alright. Let me do one hand and I'll do the other right now. But this is there it is. This is the nails. And then alright guys, so I just finished my toes as well. So I'm just putting some cuticle oil on these as well. Alright, so let me. Alright, so that's what the toes are looking like. I don't know if you guys can really see them. So that's what the toenails are looking like. That's what the fingers are looking like. Because you know I got a match. So, yeah. Alright, so nails and toes are done. And that's what they're looking like.
3 hours later.
Today I'm going to be making some spaghetti. So I've already got some of my stuff here. I'm going to show you guys how I make spaghetti. May not be the best way. I'm not going to lie, not the healthiest way, but it is yummy. So I've got my water boiling back here for my pasta. I've got a pan going on here for the meat. Grab a spoon. Alright, so I've got Italian sausage and ground beef, and I'm going to go ahead and get those browned. And I'm going to add garlic powder. onion powder. Salt and pepper. And I'm going to go ahead and brown that. I'm going to mix that around and then go ahead and let it do its thing. Just let it get brown. And I'll show you what else I'm doing with this. Alright, so while the meat is browning, I'm going to go ahead and chop some onion. And that way I can get started on my sauce. Alright, so I went ahead and finished chopping my onion. So now I'm going to go ahead and start getting this sauteed. Alright guys, so I've got a pot here for my sauce. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. And then I'm going to add my onion. I'm going to let that warm up a little bit and get that sauteed. Check on the meat over here. Alright, so the onions are starting to cook up, so I'm going to go ahead and add some minced garlic. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and saute those two together. Alright, so the rest of the ingredients are secret. They're top secret from my old Italian grandmother, so I will not be posting that. I'll just show you guys what the sauce looks like once I'm done. Just kidding, stay tuned. I'm going to show you guys what I put in there next. Alright, so this is what the onions and garlic are looking like. So now You can use whatever spaghetti sauce you want. You can do, I used to do the crushed tomatoes, you know, the whole tomatoes, and I would crush them and then throw them in, tomato paste, all of that. Sometimes, you know, you really ain't got time for that. So some spaghetti sauce it is. I'm going to go ahead and pour that in there. Okay, now I'm going to pour some red wine into the spaghetti sauce jar, just to kind of get all the rest of the stuff out of there. All right, and then let me check on the meat really quick. All right. So I'm going to mix this, and then I'm going to add my spices. So I'm going to go ahead and add some basil. Alright guys, so my meat is done, so I'm going to go ahead and drain that. So I'm going to take it off the stove and go ahead and get that drained. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add Italian seasoning. Bay leaf. And some parsley. I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up. So you go ahead and you stir everything together, and then we're gonna go ahead and let this boil or come up to a boil. And then once the flavors get incorporated, I'm gonna go ahead and taste it and see what else it needs. But for now, just gonna go ahead and let it start to boil up. So I'm gonna salt my water and so that I can go ahead and add my pasta. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and mix the meat in there. We're gonna let that go ahead and simmer for a little bit, or we'll come back and check on it. Alright guys, so the pasta is done. I went ahead and took it out, and the sauce is done. So now I'm going to show you how I put it all together. Alright, so in my pan, I'm going to go ahead and add some of the spaghetti sauce. Let me get a bigger, let me get a ladle. Where's my ladle? Alright, so I'm going to add some of the spaghetti sauce in here. And I'm going to add some butter. I know it sounds crazy, but trust the process. The pasta.
Oh, no.
some of the pasta. All right, so we've added some of the pasta. I'm gonna add a little more pasta. And then I'm gonna add some Parmesan cheese. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mix that around. I'm also going to add a little bit of the pasta water. Just going to mix that around. So I'm gonna go ahead and serve Gabby's plate and I'll be back. All right, so just really quick though, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. I'm gonna give it a taste test, make sure it's not poison. That's good, but I'm gonna go ahead and get Gabby served up. I'll be back. All right, guys, so this is Gabby's plate, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut up her spaghetti so that she doesn't choke on me, and so that she can eat it without getting it in her, all over the place, in her hair, probably even in her ears if she could. So just helping her out. Whenever we have any kind of pasta, I always cut it up for her so that she's able to eat it. And then also with this family, I cannot forget the cheese. And there's already Parmesan in there, and Parmesan is usually what I would put on top, but these guys like cheese. All right, guys, so here's Miss Gabby eating her food. She's about to do a little taste test for us. She's got her spaghetti. Does it look yummy, Gabby? Yeah? Let me see, go ahead, try it.
He finds a way to get tangled up with the vendors all the time. He won't break in front of them. He breaks right through their chest. And that happens a lot. They don't want to give up that big plate.
How is it, Miss Gabby?
Grab a little jersey.
Yeah, awesome. You want something to drink? Okay. So as I was getting the bread out of the oven, Art served himself. Oh, God bless America. What is that? Lord Jesus. How is it?
Hey, how many times I tell you about getting close to my food? I'm on the stand.
How is it?
You've added the all-time sack leader to the #1 defense in the league last year in points and yards, and they don't have their best corner, Tre'Davious White, but they look pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that they needed to beef up with those interior defensive linemen. Jordan,
You want something to drink?
Jones, Tim Settle. But the biggest
If you guys don't like this spaghetti,
this game is the fact that Von
I don't know
Miller's
what to
wearing blue. Matt Gay was hitting him from 64 in practice. The Pro Bowler has a career.
Do you have something to drink, or do you want something to drink?
This is 57 to square
I'll
it
get something right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You good, Miss Gabby? Yeah? Delicious? Yeah. All right, guys, so I went ahead and served myself. I got some spaghetti and garlic bread, and I did add a little bit of the red pepper flakes, a little bit of Parmesan, and a little bit of the shredded cheese. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a taste. Sorry, I got a hater in the background. And so I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little, show you guys a little taste test. How is it, Miss Gabby?
And all I have to do is get game-changing sleep. Only from Sleep Number. Remember that show I was telling you about? Yeah, I was so close to safe when I saw her, and she wasn't expecting that.
Literally the greatest thing I've ever seen. It was such a scene, but I was pretty happy.
Are you being silly, Miss Gabby? You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi, Miss Gabby? Say hi, everybody. Eating spaghetti? Why, babe? Why do you think the spaghetti's so good?
Because I think it's very important when you cook the noodles. And
I thought it was because I put love in my sauce.
sauce is amazing. But you can make really good sauce and mess up all the noodles and ruin the whole spaghetti.
Yeah, I don't ruin the spaghetti.
So it is very important to make sure that the noodles aren't overcooked, you know?
Whatever, dude.
And you,
What makes you the pasta
you
expert?
have it, because I'm the pasta man.
So we're gonna go ahead and finish eating, guys, and we'll be back. Alright guys, so that concludes today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Turn on your post notifications, that way you'll be notified every time your girl posts a new video. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.